Okay, we're back with Level 3, Monsters Den, Book of the Dread, Extreme Level. And we're going to keep going here with the Level 3. We just got here, we see what we can see, we're still blocked, we only can see 6 out of 10 encounters. We don't know what kind of shrines that we have, or what other kind of, maybe we have an epic encounter or something else here. We're playing with the Cleric, 2 warriors, and a mage. This is primarily a defensive type group. Other groups are more offensive, like rangers, rogues, barbarians. I would say mages are offensive units, but they can go defensive. They're very versatile with their skills because they do have the cosmic prison, which helps them to be defensive, and they also have arcane armor, which helps them to be very defensive. So some classes can go both ways. I just have to play each unique combination, maximize what you can, do what you can. So here's what we have right now. I don't know if I want to pick any powers yet. Let's start looking and see. This is a big group here, and we're going to wait on that. Let's see if we can't. Maybe I want to get better weapons first because, you know, when you start a new level, you've got old weapons, and then all of a sudden they just don't do any damage compared to what you really need to do. This is still a pretty good weapon. 49 with 8 poison is not bad. We've got 53 plus 5 quickness. Well, we have 45 quickness. That's going to help us. But I believe Greeblers are like 65 quickness. Basilisk, I think, is 40. Gargoyle is like 60 or something. Poison Drake, I think, is 55 or 40. Maybe 40. Usually things that poison you and stun you are slower. The Greebler poisons you, but it's a tiny little poison. So let's see what we can get. Let's see if there's any skills that are obvious to get. Purify here is going to help us against the poison. We definitely need that. Revive would be good as well. Let's look again at the final group. We're going to execute the Basilisk so we can't be stunned. We're going to then attack Nagel as fast. Well, you know what? We don't really have to worry about it. The Cleric can keep Brick and himself alive against pretty much everything. By the time they kill the other things, they'll die. So I think we're okay there. The Gargoyles are going to push a little pain on us in the back row. The Greebler can attack in the back as well. And you know what? We have to get rid of the Greebler as well. What we'll probably do is insta-kill the Greebler with death. Make sure Brick is not poisoned. Well, we'll have to see. If Brick's poisoned, we'll have to heal him. If he's not poisoned, then we'll have that, because we still have to make sure Defiance is available if need be. Although I think at this stage, really, it's about the shield wall. The shield wall really comes in handy here because everything then has to attack Brick. Brick is generally going to have 50 armor or so, plus 25 more armor with this shield wall, and it can protect the entire back row for a turn or two to allow you to heal up or do things that you need to do. Let's see if there's anything else here. I think for sure we're going to do this arcane armor. That is going to give us a lot more survivability, keep us in the battle a lot longer, and we won't have to worry about our mage so much. Visibility won't help against the dragon. It will still just eat us alive. Incinerate. We're not going to be in the front row. That really won't help. It's good when you have a mage in the front row, but Power Siphon might actually be interesting a little bit. We'd have to come out with it right away and try to weaken everything down quickly with this thing, and it'd take 4 turns. But after 4 turns, it definitely, you know what? Maybe Ensorcelled Blade coupled with that, but we can't choose 2. I think defensive is the plan. Let's go ahead and pick that up right now. It's a very strong power. Let's just go ahead and take that. Resolve might be really helpful here, or Adrenaline can also boost, but I think Resolve is going to be the thing. Yeah, this conditional one here, melee attack 110 weapon damage. I mean, using power to get 10% more damage, and then if it kills the target, you get 50 power. So if you're, it's a very situational. So it's for the death kill, which means turn 5 you can get your power back, which is good, but you need 30 power to use it, and then you get 50 power back. So really, it gets you power if you only use it at that certain time. So it's very, very specific. It can be useful, but it's just very specific. Same with this Overwhelm. 65 damage. The warrior has higher quickness than the target. You get 2 extra attacks. Well, the warrior in most cases is not going to have more attacks, or is not going to get that quickness over the target because it's just not going to happen. Resolve is a very good skill. So is Inspire to do more damage to other party members if you have the chance to use it. And Adrenaline is good to protect you from the stun. Which maybe that's what we'll do. We'll probably execute the Basilisk, stun the Greebler. No. We'll probably execute the Greebler, stun the Basilisk for 1 turn, let Brick use his stun resist power right here, Adrenaline, and it will give immunity to stun. So that will take that right out of the equation. We won't have a problem there. And execute's good, but we don't want to use all of our. We're going defensive with Brick especially. We don't want to use up all of our mana, 100% of our mana, to kill 1 unit and then be vulnerable. Resolve is very good too, but not if you're stunned. You can't heal yourself when you're stunned, so you got to take care of that first. And we've got units that are stunning us this time, the Basilisk. So we definitely need to take care of that. We can stun the Basilisk before it goes with Blaze. So we're going to take a round of hits from the dragon. That's fine. The Greebler is going to hit us once, then we're going to insta-kill it. The Basilisk is going to be stunned, and then we're going to take some damage from the back row. After that, we're going to blind everything. If we lose 1, that's fine. We'll still have 3 out of 4 and 1 dead, and we can then, and this guy will not be able to be stunned. So we'll see how it goes. We'll just have to see how it goes. And that dragon, we then have to kill that dragon as soon as possible. We do not want the dragon killing us. But the beauty of that is we're going to have 11 regen and 15 drain health, and he's going to hit really hard. Hopefully we'll find a really good weapon. Probably lose that drain health there. Okay, I think that's a pretty good plan. I think I'm going to go with this Adrenaline on this guy. Yeah, see, we've got to protect ourselves from that stun. Although we could let the Greebler attack us, insta-kill the other guy with the stun. That might be safer. If we kill the Basilisk, then we don't have to worry about stun. We don't have to cast that spell, and then we can have Resolve to heal ourselves and keep the Brick alive. Brick will be able to stay alive pretty easily with Resolve against even a little bit of poison from the Greebler or whatever. And then it can work on killing the Greebler. The dragon may kill Death and Blaze. Then we could go defensive with Blaze right from the beginning, because we wouldn't have to worry about the Basilisk would be dead, the Greebler could do a little damage. Blaze can go defensive. Death has a little bit of armor, not really. But Ward, not really. Even Ward doesn't. We need a shield. Hopefully we will find a good shield for Ward. And a little bit more quickness for Blaze. I would like to see Blaze go quicker. Get that armor on right away. I think the dragon does like 15 to everybody. It's not crazy. If we put on a shielding here, it's 50%, so that's 7 to Brick. It'll be 7 to Blaze. And the Basilisk will be out of the way. Then we can kill the Greebler, we can kill the dragon. And once that's done, then Brick and Ward could easily finish up the battle. If we lose Blaze or Death, that's fine. But Ward and Brick could kill the rest of them solo. So that's an interesting possibility of Adrenaline versus Resolve. But we may get to a group like this one where we need something else. No, I think we should be okay with Resolve here as well. We can kill one Basilisk, but if we have multiple Basilisks, I don't think we have anything that's really too crazy. Let's see if there's anything here with Death. I think Resolve here is the key. We can heal ourselves if need be. It's really powerful, and then the more endurance you have, the more you recover health. We can recover 38. I think I'm going to go with that. That'll help keep them alive while they use up all their damage and whatever. A lot of times when things run out of power, then they start to weaken and they don't do as much damage. And you can do different things. Of course, he's going to be all out of mana completely, or out of power completely, because of the execute function that we're going to do. So that's going to be interesting. Well, I think Resolve is going to be good, and that'll help us move through this a little bit quicker. I do like to move a little bit quicker whenever possible, instead of having to heal up all the time, heal up. And what did we say for Ward? And Purify is definitely the key here. Revive is not going to help us against most of the battles. Purify is definitely to remove poison. It can really help us here. And Curses is good to get rid of all those. I don't plan on losing anybody except maybe in the final battle, and it won't matter. I will not have enough mana to revive anybody in the final battle. I'm going to go with Purify here. Make sure that I don't have any problems with poison or curses, and poison specifically. And we're going to wait on Brick and see what's going on. Alright, let's get started. Let's work this poison. I think this one... Let's try to get new weapons. I want to save some things to heal up on. These are two good healers. They don't have poison, so that's good. Though it doesn't really matter now that we've got that new poison healing spell. Alright, let's go here. This is good. Blaze, we might as well... Let's say we don't want to be poisoned, but let's test out something. I haven't played in a long time, so let's see if once you're poisoned and you heal it, if you're still blinded, because these drakes spit at you and they blind you, and then if you heal it, I'm not sure if the blinding stays or not. Another thing I did want to talk about was these little numbers over here, and maybe some of these other stats. Here's your accuracy, and it tells you right here when you hover over, there's accuracy, damage reduction, poison resist, and stun resist. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Here's your health and life and whatnot. But these two little numbers here, I did not know what those were for the longest time. These are your regeneration features, and you can see them over here on the other side of the board for down in this corner, and right here for the other creatures. 0 in red and 10 in blue. Same with this one, 0 red, 10 in blue. And here we have 11 and 10. And that is the red plus is how much health you're going to regen the next turn, and the blue is how much power you're going to regen the next turn. So that can help you to see what they're going to do. They get 10 and 10. So you can look and see what they regen. And you can see what you're going to regen over here as well. Alright, let's just stun this thing, and I blinded it already, so that's kind of nice. And this thing, I don't like this power that it uses. It blinded me and reduced my reduced me down to 0, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just blind them. Let's just kill everything here. I don't think we need to worry about it too much. Now it's going to attack us with a spit poison. See, it spits venom, and now he's actually still just blinded about the same as before. Blinded 20. I think both of them blind 20, so that really doesn't matter. These don't stack. They just attack. So we're not going to really be able to find out if you can now heal the poison. And then will it go away? Still blinded 20 because of this web thing. And that lasts for the rest of the battle, so nothing we could do there. Let's see what happens here. Now we're blinded 25 actually. Alright, let's heal this and see if we're blinded 20. No, we're still blinded 25. So it may maybe the other attack was not the blinding one. So even if you heal the poison, once you're blinded, you're blinded. And that's the downside of that. I want to get a little bit of mana back on my cleric. A little bit of regen there. Let's do this. I don't want to get any more. And ward is full now pretty much, so we can move on. Nothing doing here. These things are really not very useful. This, well, less poison, but we will not use that. If we need to go faster on this guy, I forgot to look at what their speed was. I think, well, I know Blaze goes first before that, and I think it was 45. I think they're 40. Okay, I don't think that we need to do anything with this. I think I'm going to let that set. I don't think we need any more drain health. I think we're going to end up with... I'm not sure. We can get rid of these. We don't have any more helmets, so we're not getting rid of that. Leggings. 1 strength, 1 power regen, 1 intellect, 1 power regen. Yeah, we can get rid of one of these. We could definitely get a lot of poison resist here. We could put this on for poison resist. But I don't think we're going to have that much trouble with poison right now. Alright, 1 altar. Don't really want to fight that right now. Let's go ahead and fight this. This will give us an idea of what we're up against. This is very close to what we're going to deal with in the final battle. The Greebler is going to go first. Got 65. The Gargoyle is 60. The Poison Drake is 45. So actually it goes before Blaze does, which Blaze is only... Oh, Blaze is 45 now. So that's good. The other Drake, the Lightning Drake, is like 55 speed, quickness. Death is 31. The Basilisk is only 30, so that's excellent. Death is going to go before the Basilisk and kill it. And we'll just let the Greebler do whatever it's going to do. It might attack the back row, it might do whatever. Let's just see how this is going to go. And straight for the Cleric, poison 6. So that's not so good, but we can fix that. And here we're going to go, we said we were going to go Arcane Armor. There is no Poison Drake in the final battle. Hit for poison for 19, that's not good, but and he could have blinded us, so that would have been bad if we were thinking about this execute function. But he did not blind us, he only hit us with regular poison damage. No blinding, so we're going to execute the Basilisk, that's the plan. And here we're only poisoned 6. Now we're in a blind, that's the next plan. And everybody's harder time hitting. And then Brick does a shield wall this turn and buys us a little bit of time. The dragon, of course, is going to be attacking us first. Then Brick is going to do a shield wall, but that will help us to limit, give us time to heal up, put the poison resist on, or heal, ward, or whatever. I think that is a good idea. Let's test it out here and see what happens. Greebler, poison 6, that's not going to kill us. We're not taking a lot of damage, and now we can start attacking. 54 damage here, 69 damage with this. I think that we would take out the Greebler because we can put 3 units on it instead of just, although you know what, it's hard to say which one's better, but taking out the back row, I would focus on the dragon. If the dragon was here, I'd focus on the dragon. Dragon's not here. Let's just kill this Greebler. Poison 25, that's really not good. Alright, Ward should go ahead and purify everybody. That'll cut down the poison damage we're going to take. And a miss. And he wasn't even blinded. Ouch. Now he's only taking 3 damage. So it's we're probably going to lose one of the back row in this. Let's sorry. We already have the damage resistance. And see how Blaze is holding up pretty well. The Cosmic Prison, let's just do that on the, we'll stun them. There's still no stun resist on these guys. Now Death is going to keep working. Death is probably going to be the one that dies on the final battle. Although he can heal himself, but not until he's mostly dead, so we'll see how that's going to work out. But given what we're seeing here, it's not too bad. Blaze. Let's go ahead and stun one more time. Poison Drake will unstun. Now Death could heal himself, but he still doesn't have enough power. See, that's once he uses Execute, he's pretty much spent all of his juice. He's done. Let's go ahead and heal ourselves. And Brick is going to keep going. Brick needs a better weapon for sure. I mean, this weapon is just horrible. It's level 1, I think. Let's get some power back. Regen. Let's keep attacking. Let's regen. 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 Attack. Attack. Regen. And he's got good regen too. He's got 11. So he regened a lot. That's going to help keep him alive just a pinch. We're going to... This guy's blinded. Regen. Let's let it go one more turn. And he missed. That's excellent. A little bit of damage here. These gargoyles are really susceptible to rogues. Rogues and their armor-piercing attack is excellent there. And I think we're going to finish. So that was an interesting test. That's good right there. That's going to help us a lot. Because now we have armor for the... Oh, and it's a ruined shield, so that's even better. That is a definite upgrade. 34 damage reduction, that's pretty sweet. 21 armor and 1 dexterity. Armor's good. Maybe better than 1 power regen because, let's see, we got 43 armor, 21 would give us 7%. I don't know. Not that great. Armor helps. And armor here, 2 power regeneration is better than armor. Look at that, 16 power regen. That's going to give us a lot of heals. Heals are 25, so we're definitely going to be able to do a heal every other turn, even if we don't rest. If we do rest, we're getting 45. If we rest and then heal, then rest and then heal, that's 45. So, and anyways, we're definitely getting more regen. That is pretty good. And this thing I will never use again. Well, you never know. I may need to change up my quickness. Like I said, you never know. So it might come in handy. And we can look and look. We got 2 yellow altars. That's not really what I wanted. I want blue ones. And a little bit more armor, but no weapons still. Now we're looking for weapons. Reduce damage from poison. That's almost the same amount of armor, plus endurance, plus reduced damage from poison could really come in handy on this one. Let's see, who has most poison resist? Stun resist, 0, 0. We might really want to put poison resist on for this go round. That's why I saved my resistance gear. This is probably better. There's a poison. 1 power regen or poison resist. I'll take the poison resist. In this case, here's the armor with 2 power regeneration. That's excellent. 67 armor. Let's see. I think it would help the cleric a lot more. I'm not sure, but I think it would. 67 armor is not that much more than 51 armor with the 3 health regen. That power regen will come in handy, but that health regen would be good too. Alright, this is fine. That's already been processed. Here's that reduced damage from poison. I think I'm going to take that. Let's see what it changes to 11%. He's now at 11% damage reduction instead of 13. And we're not going to use a bow. 49 and 1 dexterity, 39 and 1 dexterity, and 8 poison. Those are almost equivalent. I usually think the poison is better. Not all the time, but sometimes. I'm going to get rid of it. We don't know what we're going to need and what we're not going to need. This we're probably not going to need. I really don't see that happening, and this we're not going to need. I don't think so. Let's see how this does. We got 22 poison resist. We got 41. When we put that other deal on, we'll be nearly immune to poison. Of course, we don't have a lot of poison in this last battle anyway. Just the Greebler. And the Greebler isn't poison anyway, so you know what? Focusing on poison really is not the key. But we might need it for this battle. This battle here. Well, let's just see what we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 down. That's the whole thing. Alright, well, I think we're seeing all of the parties that we have to deal with. I think we have a plan for that last battle, so I think that Resolve Adrenaline might help to do a lot more damage over time, too. Maybe 2 Executes would be good. That might be really the way to go. Just execute. I can kill 2 things right off the top. And then focus on that dragon. But resolve would help too, possibly. We don't need adrenaline because we're not going to be attacked there, but this group is going to be pretty tricky. The arachnoid is going to hit first. We're going to have to stun the arachnoid so we don't lose our execute function. Well, yeah, you never know. This could be a tricky battle right here. Well, we're going to wait until we get more gear, more everything, and we'll see what happens. Let's just keep battling. We'll just get down to what we can do, and then let's protect against that problem. That's okay. Poison 19. Execute this guy. Rick will start in on this. Ward, same plan, Holy Light. That'll help a lot. Now we'll attack here. He's blinded but not stunned. See that? I'd probably poison would be better, because right now I just don't have enough blinding to make it worthwhile. Let's just keep killing. We don't have to worry about healing so much. We're just looking for a better weapon right now. Let's just... oh, didn't even kill it. It's dead. Good. Ward, let's go ahead and heal this. Blaze, let's go ahead and pass. We gotta get some mana back. Definitely get our power back up to full if we can. So we'll pass for a while. Build back up again. It's not doing much damage to us. We're now regenning enough that we don't have to worry about it too much. Let's get death back up to full. No, let's just kill it. We don't need to worry about it right now. We're not going to fight the big battles. And there's some poison. That's excellent. But we still didn't get any really good items that we need. 12 damage of poison. That would be better than that. But we got to wait and see what we want to stack it on, because we might get a better weapon than this. This 5 quickness though, that really is probably the best. But we don't know. We're still looking for a better weapon for this warrior and a better weapon for this. This is level 2, this is level 1. We don't have any, see, this is level 1. We don't have any one-handed weapons. Well, there's level 3. We don't get our regen, but we will hit. Yeah, it's better. Clearly better at this point. I think so. And this weapon is just too long ago. By this time, it's really not useful. Okay, let's do this one. Alright, they all get to go first before us, so just deal with that. And they all went crazy on brick. And the plan is arcane armor, I guess, but in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and stun one of these back row guys. Go ahead and execute the Greebler. Brick can start working on this guy right here. Now he's doing a little bit more damage, not a lot, but a little bit. Let's just heal. That one was stunned. Let's just work on this guy. That's good. Let's rest. We'll get everything back with brick. Let's go ahead and do a stun. Let's go ahead and rest. We're full of mana, so let's heal. We'll rest Blaze. We'll rest Death. Attack with Brick. Rest Ward. Went Defiant. Now it's got 80% resistance. I think it already did. No, it had 80%. Oh, it just can't be killed. That's what it was. That's fine. Rest Death. Attack with Brick. This thing does not have a lot of damage. That's why they're one-shottable by the rogues. Really, very nice. Keep resting. Keep killing. And Death is pretty much full. And we've got some weapons finally. Excellent. Let's see what we got. 51, 1 strength, and 6% chance to stun. Or 49, 1 intellect, and reduce targets actually by 12. Since we have the blinding, this is not so good. This one's better. 1 strength and 6% chance to stun. So that's 73 damage. That's not bad. Let's see if this is an upgrade. Yes, it is. And this we can get rid of. Let that go. Okay. Well, we finally got that upgrade for the weapon. That'll help us a little bit. Better if it was Mage Steel or Plain Forged. For now, I think I want to use. I like that quickness right now. I don't think we're ready quite to do this, though it really doesn't matter, I don't think. Let's still keep looking. We'll use that to heal up. Well, we're full up healed. Well, not quite. Death actually does not have enough to guarantee. He's at 96% chance of insta-kill. We don't want that. We want 100% chance. Let's just do this and go in here and kill these guys. I really feel like it's time to do that. Let's take a resolve. For some reason it feels like that's what's going to keep us alive. And that's what I like, is to stay alive. Okay, let's do this. Let's see how it's going to go. Okay. Greebler, Gargoyle, Storm Drake. So we're going to take some damage. Bang already. To Death. To Blaze. Blaze has to stop this guy. Let's see what happens with the Poison Drake. Ouch. Now Death can execute this Basilisk. 100% chance, right? Boom. Then Brick would go, and I think Brick is going to do the shield wall. That way they can't kill the back row, and will give us time to heal our units. Now the dragon would go and do some more damage. But this Brick can take it. And we're going to do Arcane Armor for survivability. This guy might now blind us, but that's okay. Let's start working on the Greebler. The Greebler can attack the back row. I don't really like that. And here Brick can heal himself. But I think Ward is going to heal Brick, and he's only poison 6. I think we're going to rest. Well, let's attack. Get a little bit of mana or a little bit of health back. I should have healed with myself and blinded all these guys, is really what I should have done. But that's okay. Yeah, Ward is now taking some damage. Yep, I should have saved his mana, so this is a good test on what's going to happen. I'm surprised this unit hasn't used its special ability. Alright, let's just keep killing. See, you can use shield wall. Let's do shield wall again. Let's not. We'll save it for... we gotta heal ourselves. Can't take any chance of dying there. Even if death dies, it's okay. I can live with that. Let's go ahead and stun one of these creatures. Arachnoid. The poison drake. Let's stun the poison drake. We can live with that. Poison drake is stunned. Now death. Can't heal himself yet. This thing is not dead quite yet either. Let's go ahead and make sure we're not going to die in the back row. Let's go ahead and heal death. Let's go ahead and cast this fireball. We'll finish this guy off. Alright, Brick. Let's get rid of this poison guy. Don't like poison guys. Let's go ahead and keep attacking. Ward will now cast healing. We never got a chance to use our blinding light. I should have stunned it. Brick losing a little bit of life there. We can heal a little bit, and Ward will heal more again. Well, definitely wasn't too bad. That dragon's going to be really interesting. It would just be weakening, whittling us down all around. So it's going to be... I'm not sure how that's going to play out. That's dead. I think let's go ahead and blind them now. There's a miss. If it was the final battle, I think I would have blinded them. I don't know. It's hard to say. Blinding really helps. It saves so much damage. Otherwise, you're going to be overwhelmed if you don't do something. You buy yourself that turn with Brick when you do a shield wall, and then you blind, and then you deal with healing. Because they can't attack the back row at that point. Then you will maybe heal with death or something. You have to heal himself, or Brick can heal himself. 60 and then 40. See, I think that's the plan. Brick will do shield wall and then heal himself, while Ward can save somebody else in the back row after blinding. Blaze, do a little damage. Death is full. Brick is healing. Ward is regenning quickly now with all that 36. Look at that 36 regen. That's pretty good. Let it slip. Let it slip. Let it slip. Ward is full now. And we'll just pass. And we can let Death... Brick regens as well, so let's go ahead and regen Brick and get a final kill here, and not bad. So nothing else going on there. 41 damage with a warp staff, not very important. Finally got an elixir of speed. That's the first potion we've gotten this whole time. 49 and 7 chance to hit. Versus the poison. Both of these are not really that interesting. We'll just keep going until we reach our max, and then we'll figure out what we have to get rid of. Oh, we just got a couple more little things to do here. Hopefully we'll get some... We can heal up on this one. Alright, let's do this one then. And we'll try to... Storm Drake. Stun. He's blinded. Death. Just execute this guy here. I don't like those poisons. will attack. Ward will rest. Well, might as well heal myself. Or blinding. No, let's blind. And attack. We gotta get death back up again. So we've gotta rest around a little bit. Brick can heal. Ward can heal, he's full. And death will regen a little bit. Let's let this keep going. Brick will rest. Ward will rest. And do a little more damage. Death is getting close. Brick is getting close. Ward is full again. One more hit with the Storm Drake. We'll rest. We're full there. And finish that off and we should be fine. Nothing really good there. We can heal up with any of these. Let's see what's back behind this. Nothing. Let's just start killing. Let's go ahead and use Holy Light. It only hit one because of the blinding. I think it has like a 50 chance to hit already, or it's a lower chance to hit, and then it's even lower still with the blinding. Rest. And let's try to kill it. Blaze was slowed, that's why Blaze is out of order. Slowed by 20, blinded by 20. And we're good to keep going. There's another shield. Let's see what that is. Doubt it's any better than what I've got. 204. Not better than that. We might save it just in case we hit one of those things. I would love to transform this into a powerful weapon. And 4 health regen. That's going to help us a lot, actually. That gives us 8 against the dragon's 15, so that means we're only taking about 4 damage per turn against the dragon. So that's 8 regen, 11, 11, and 4. The cleric is actually pretty weak right now against the regen, but I can heal myself, so we've got pretty good armor. We should be okay. We need better armor for this guy. We're still got level 1s. We still got a lot of trouble here, but death is a little bit of trouble too, but that's okay. Let me just keep going here. Let's see what's behind this. Let's go ahead and stun this guy. We don't want to get that web on us. Not really. Alright, now we can get it. It's no big deal. And we didn't even have to worry about it. Let's rest. This guy has 55, right? Yeah, he's 55 speed, so he's definitely going to go first before all of our guys. That's just the way that is. It's unfortunate. Alright, we'll just keep going. Still no armor. 4 more health regeneration. That is excellent, actually. 12 regen, that's good. Poison resist is good, but not as good as regeneration. And another bow with poison. 8 poison versus 12 poison and 43. Same exact bows. Okay. One more. Blaze. Stun this thing. Death. We'll kill this guy. Brick. We'll start destroying this guy. Ward. To the Holy Light. And finally a miss. And we'll just kill, kill, and kill. Okay. And still no armor. I can't believe we didn't get, I don't think we got one. This is level 3. Let's see. We got, this is level 1, level 1, level 2, level 2, level none. Here I think we got one level 3 armor right there. 67 armor and 2 power regen. This is level 2. And we got a level 3 shield, which we already had. These are 2 good pickups. That's plus 4 power regen. That's really good power regen, 18. And here 3 armor. I think everybody's got a better cloak than that. I think so. The insta retreat could help us. So if Blaze is the instant retreat, we'll have to remember that. Hopefully I will remember that. And we're at 98% explored, so this is the last one. We didn't get a lot this time. I think, though, we should be able to win. We got 3 chances at it. And this is speed. I don't want to use that potion. I really think that we need that potion. We want to save it. We might need it for the final battle. See how that goes. Okay. We did a good job here. We're pretty much cleared level 3. We're just waiting. We've just got the final mob here, the final boss. And we'll see how that goes next time. Till then, be well. Thanks for watching.